we
But no, I could
no, we
see
have
you
to
guys
play
lighting up, but I
overlay
couldn't
crap.
hear you, so that took a bit.
Okay, I gotta fix the overlay a little bit. Y'all are all kinds of smushed.
I don't want to be smushed.
God.
It was basically just.
Why was Asta on top of me? That's weird.
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
Jeez, Asta.
Morph.
Got a thing for transgendered males, huh?
Gotta think about that one, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't sure which any
was-
direction I was going.
I was
Katya is a
looking for
weird
Roll20.
situation.
What'd you say, Asta?
I was looking for Roll20 on my fiance's computer, and I found it.
Ah.
And if worse comes to
So
worse,
basically, I don't have my laptop with me this time, so we're going to be playing from his computer, and I'm going to attempt again to use the Roll20 app to roll.
Oh boy. So any roll is gonna be like 15 extra, right?
Well, let's hope not.
well, just click it once and give it a moment to load.
And don't touch anything.
I am condensing. Actually, do you have Roll20 open on his computer?
Yeah, but
He
it's
has
going to roll.
access- he has access to your character sheet. If you go to the journal, you can open up Asta on his Roll20 account.
Okay, that's fine, but I'm saying, like, when he gets here, unless we take turns on the computer and just, like, flip back and forth between characters.
I mean, you could theoretically do that, but that's going to be
Completely doable.
Okay, well, we'll see. For now, I will do it on the computer.
All right, no worries. Anyway, thank you all for being very patient with us, and welcome to tonight's episode of The World of Mundus, where I will be escorting these let's say chuckle fucks through an adventure.
He's trying to herd our herd of cats.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's a grand experience trying to DM individuals.
We're squirrels at a rave.
Yeah,
Who've been given just a little bit too much cocaine.
Ecstasy.
It is a
like that.
blast.
It's nuts.
God.
No, but it is a blast trying to not derail everything completely. So,
Meanwhile, I try to derail everything completely. It's
Yes.
like my hobby.
Me? What's a rail?
I am very much aware your character in our campaign is freaking retarded.
Mirror Forest.
She's special.
Yeah. Anyway,
I will
Big
never
Sheep,
let you
I'm
forget it
confused.
too.
It's the stress. It's the stress, you know.
Anyway, but that does bring us into tonight's episode, which I don't believe we have any announcements to really make.
We're almost to what was that number you're going for? 50 something subscribers?
That is true. Yes, we are. If you are new to the channel and have not followed, feel free to follow. We try to play D&D as frequently as we can. Well, in terms of every Friday. That is, I guess that is an announcement, and I will announce it again at the end of the show. Is after tonight, I unfortunately have to go. We have to go back to a every other week schedule. So it'll be tonight, off next week, following week. At least that's the plan. If things change, we may flip days for the schedule. It's just kind of depend as things kind of go forward from here. And that's simply just because my family and I, my wife and I, are doing a lot where we are doing a lot of different changes. And there's a lot of transition right now in our life, and we're just trying to get it all situated.
Sorted out. Yep.
So, not really sure where life is gonna take us. I wanted it to, so but yeah. So that's kind of just where things are at right now. So I appreciate everything, your guys' patience and everything like that.
You know, a lot of people say that life is what you make it. I call bullshit. Hard bullshit on that.
Yeah, because I tried to make it rum, and it's gone.
But the rum's always gone. Why is the rum always gone?
Because I'm an alcoholic. No, I'm kidding. I don't have a drinking problem. You have a drinking problem. No, I'm kidding. So,
Not supposed to know about that.
The problem is I'm not drinking enough.
drink past it. So
Forget my drinking problem.
Yes. So like I said, other than that, you know, I guess.
Also, don't forget we are moving this week's Monster Hunter.
Yes.
Monster Hunter.
Yes, that is. Yes, that will be on Sunday, hopefully, rather than Saturday this week. And I just say hopefully just because things are moving quickly at my place. And once, because my wife and I are moving, and once we are in the process of moving, streams will probably be hit or miss, just because I will be limited in how much time I can be on my computer, because of where we will be staying. But no worries, once we are situated in our new home and things kind of return to our normal, I do plan to return to a fairly normal schedule. So, which for me is not really that normal, but we'll get to that. So,
Godspeed.
Right? And like I said, so viewers, I see you guys out there. If none of you guys are currently following this channel, I would really appreciate the follower. We are 6 follows away from affiliate, and that would be amazing to hit.
Invite your kids, invite your wife, invite everybody.
Maybe not the kids.
They're all following.
Not here.
Well,
They could account for a baby.
Depends on their age, I suppose.
15 and up.
But
It depends on if I'm in the stream or not.
We are at
me too.
No.
We are at least PG-13 most nights, at least.
Invite
Yeah,
everyone.
at least, if not more.
I said at least, emphasis on the least.
Yeah.
They're all following out there.
That would be awesome. Share the love, spread the word. We have 113 episodes of this wonderful world that I've created, and
I want to be as well known as COVID, so make it spread quick.
I honestly thought you were gonna say I want to be the very best.
No, like no one ever was.
Anyway, who would like to attempt the recap this week? Try to jump into it. No one?
I mean, if Rona wants to throw a trying to think of the word.
I mean, this week's
inspiration into the pot.
Yeah, I could do that. And last week's recap isn't terrible. We didn't do a whole lot actually.
Besides Asta being on crack with her rolls.
Yeah.
I mean,
question: Did anyone update the rerolls from last week when I put one in?
I didn't. I'm kind of leaving that up to you guys.
I did not.
I'm trusting you guys to be honest.
I didn't touch any of the rerolls.
Okay, I'll put one in for last week.
I like how there's a rest in peace for my horse.
What?
I don't think anybody else can see it, but yeah, it's under the RIP tab now.
Yeah.
Where the hell's our journal at? Where did it? Oh, there's the rerolls. Found it. God.
I already put one in.
I just found it. Anyways, yeah, the recap for last week would be pretty easy because all we really did was we woke up and had our breakfast. You know, we're trying to get to know Xenos and let him kind of get to know us some, and unfortunately, he got dragged along for our shenanigans. Deanoch wanted to go do an experiment, so we went to a graveyard. And this experiment was essentially taking his undead prowess and necromantic energies and his emotions and mixing it all together from his shadow assassin and a previous some kind of a undead warrior of sorts. Spectral warrior, that's what it was. And he smashed them together and created a new being. It's an undead cloud giant that is now under his command. Oh. Katya tried to teach Valinar more about what it is to be a woman, because he wants to be able to disguise himself better when we inevitably arrive at his island. And then pretty much we went to back to the inn and took turns battling it out in the fight pit. So far, everybody's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Except for me. I struggled.
I was gonna say I didn't really get to fight.
I mean, yes, everybody was very overpowered in a sense.
Especially considering we're just fighting like scrubs.
Yeah. But then when it was Deanoch's turn to fight, he's like, okay, brings up his undead cloud giant, and his opponent said, nope, I'm out.
Yeah, Deanoch specifically said something along the lines of, "Are magical familiars allowed?"
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Xenos has decided to accept the challenge instead. And that's kind of where we left off.
Well, that's where you guys dipped. Because everyone had things to do.
Yes.
Oh, right!
So from there, Xenos and the Cloud Giant kind of took turns wailing on each other. And Deanoch ended the fight before either one could go to 0 HP, because he didn't want to have to resummon the Cloud Giant again.
Right.
Going to bed. And
it basically ended like each person had about 22 HP.
It was very funny.
It was like one hit away for both sides.
I had 22 HP when I ended.
Did you really?
Yes.
That's funny.
That's really interesting.
Well, I mean, you were fighting a paladin.
Yeah. And I was trying to convince him to throw the fight, but I couldn't roll worth a damn.
We're also asking a paladin, I think,
to fake it.
I think if I remember correctly, he offered at one point he offered a prayer to Kine. So you basically asked a paladin of the god of war to throw a fight. So
I was like, my charisma's pretty high. I should be able to do this. No. His charisma is probably just as high, if not higher.
Not as high in the bonuses, but probably just straight a 5.
So, well, he was a low-level paladin. But anyway.
So is that all? All I missed was the end of the fight. Then I kind of forgot about that.
Basically.
Yeah, we ended and dipped.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
it was late.
Yes, it was, and I posted in chat in case anybody missed it. After the session, because you guys were talking about doing bets and things like that, everybody earns 3 gold pieces from the betting pool.
Right.
Begrudgingly, because a lot of the people were like, they were rigged, just because of what happened. Then you all also can benefit from a long rest.
Good.
Because it was evening when you guys arrived. The evening kind of comes and goes. As night takes you all,
Go ahead and add that reroll.
Where did it take us?
The night takes you, for most of you, into pleasant dreams.
Most of us?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Who's the lucky guy that has a bad dream?
We're about to find out, aren't we?
Ow.
Katya,
Oh, no.
Oh,
can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Fuck. Why are we going to start with this?
Confusion. How do you get attack all of us again?
4!
wunderbar.
Yes. Wunderbar. Katya, as you begin trying to settle down for the evening, and your slumber is restless. Dreams of home, dreams at times of what you're currently doing, the small village that you're in, both of them burning to the ground, or thriving. Two paths lie before you. One leading to these burning destruction towns. The other one to a thriving civilization for both the city of Chimera and your home island. What do you do?
I had to make a choice between I had to make a choice between the is this like a choice of the future, or like I'm seeing the everything on fire, and am I what am I trying to say?
Are you looking at two paths?
Mm-hmm. So what you are looking at is it is as if you are standing on a road that forks. One path leads to these two cities burning and under destruction. The other leads to these cities thriving and becoming metropolises. What do you do?
Well, if I am to understand it in a literal sense, I'm going to run towards the burning city because my gut instinct is, oh my god, they're burning to the ground, I need to help.
Okay. You run down the path. The pathway of the thriving cities vanishing from your sight. As you run, you can begin hearing your heartbeat pound in your ears. Eventually, you find yourself on the edge of the city, it burning. You begin to hear screams in the distance, and as you look around, you're not familiar with these creatures, as though you have never seen them before. But when you look at them, your gut tells you what they are as they strike fear into your being. These are demons and devils working together, attacking these locations. As you look around, what do you do?
Well, since my home is there now, if it were Chimera, maybe I wouldn't have jumped to action. I'd probably been like, I gotta go because I can't do this alone. But since my home is under attack, I'm gonna try to fight back, try to defeat some of these demons to protect my home.
Okay. You turn your attention primarily towards your home city. Bits and pieces of the surrounding areas begin to kind of fade from your vision as your focus is on your hometown and your home island. And screams begin to get a little bit louder. Demons fly overhead. marching on the ground. Many of them screaming in a language I don't believe you understand.
Probably not.
What languages do you know?
Let's see. I've got Common, Draconic, Elvish, Halfling, and Sylvan.
You do not understand this tongue as they continue to shout. You see some rather large demons beginning to point swords in directions. You see some of these creatures wielding swords that crackle with lightning energy and hold a whip wreathed or made out of, you can't tell from this distance, completely in flames. One of them turns his head in your direction before there's a sharp whistle in the air, and he turns his attention back towards the city and begins marching away. As you stand for a moment in front of you, you hear some shifting as the dust begins to clear. You see a man in a suit.
Oh no!
I've found you,
Do I-
grandson. And you watch as his hand begins reaching towards your face, and almost before the hand touches, just before the hand would touch and make contact with your face, you wake up.
Did he say?
falling
Did he
out of
say?
bed.
I found you, grandson.
He did. As you come jumping awake, falling out of your bed.
Do I recognize this guy?
Do you what?
Did I recognize this guy?
You did. He was very familiar to you.
Was the Tenebrous?
And the morning is greeting you outside your window.
You're not going to answer my question?
Duh.
As the
Okay.
I'll let you draw your own conclusions. As the sounds of the city around you begin making the noise heard to your ears, or the noise to your ears. The day is yours. The rest of you slept rather pleasantly, and no real issues. As you guys come to consciousness. Breakfast this morning is paid for, as you, or is on the house, I guess I should say, rather, as you guys are currently victors in the fighting pit, in a sense.
Most of us.
All of you won your fights, technically. What's that, Vert?
I was just saying, technically. My guy knocked himself out.
Yeah. Technically, yeah.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that. Oh, he rolled a nat 1 and a nat 1 on severity. Okay.
Bonk.
So,
Oh, nice.
what do you guys do? It's morning. You guys have your
I'm going
rest of your day.
to enjoy my breakfast first.
Yeah.
Try to get my mind off of that dream nightmare. Question mark?
It was different. Like I said, you benefit from a long rest, but it was definitely odd and not a very pleasant experience. And you can still feel beads of sweat kind of running down the back of your neck a little bit from both. You're not quite sure if it was from the intense heat of the fires around you or from the fear that was shaken within you.
Depends. Is it like a clammy sweat or like I feel overly warm sweat?
How do you think Katya would feel?
Probably more the cold and clammy.
Then it is that one.
Because there was more fear than heat.
Nevertheless, as you sit down and eat your breakfast, that sweat begins to dry, but it is still present throughout probably at the very least the beginning portion of your meal. What are the rest of you doing?
Having breakfast.
Well, Dinok's probably going to be getting coffee.
It would also be included. It would also be included in your breakfast.
If anybody's paying attention to Katya, she'll be in between bites of her breakfast and sips of coffee, taking kind of pacing her breathing to try and keep herself calm.
Nightmares.
Valinar, I would say, probably would pick up on it. He's got a pretty high passive.
Yeah. I would probably just kind of look over at Connie and go, what kind of nightmare leaves you that terrified?
Who said I had a nightmare?
Valinar, what's
All
your
right.
passive your passive insight? I feel like it's probably just as high as your passive.
My passive insight is 20.
Yeah. I would.
Jesus.
You're going to have to roll deception.
I would say probably.
Yeah, sure. Deception.
Go for it.
Boop. 12. That's pretty bad.
Do I need to roll insight or am I doing passive insight?
No, you can use your passive. That's.
I'm too shaken to tell a good lie right now.
At the same time, though.
Mm-hmm.
Dinok's like, I don't care.
Coffee.
Don't care that much.
Actually, you know what? I am gonna have you roll.
Yeah, me roll?
No,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm gonna do something different. I didn't realize how where his bonuses and stuff were. So, I would go ahead and say, kind of with that check and those checks, Dinok, you can tell that Katya is definitely feeling off, but you're not sure why. Valinar, I would say that you can tell that that Katya is frightened by something, and Xenos would probably walk up to the table with his breakfast, take a look at Katya, kind of be like, "Did you go to bed alone, or did you wake up with someone?"
While that would not be outside of the realm of possibility, no, I definitely went to bed alone.
Xenos had has a passive insight of 16, which is better than I thought it would be. So he was,
I'm just feeling a bit tired is all after last night's events.
Valinor is just going to quickly mind link with Kadi and go, you really don't want to talk about it, do you? Whatever it is.
Xenos will sit down and eat his breakfast, but he doesn't have much investment.
Katya replies to Valinar in his head, how would you feel if you saw your home burning to the ground?
I was just gonna say, Valinar's probably the worst person to ask that question to.
Well, I just kind of stop and go, well, I did. My mentor's in jail. I have no idea what's going on with my friends. And honestly, it's a miracle my mentor's alive, considering last time I saw him, he was on fire. So I would say probably pretty pissed. And speaking from experience.
When you put it that way, it sounds like your home is burning to the ground. But what if you knew that it was demons that did it?
I don't think that would really change the fact that I'm pissed. It would probably just direct me towards something instead of me just being angry and confused. I would just instead be angry.
I can tell that I'm most certainly homesick because I'm having dreams of home, but last night wasn't great. It was more like my home was being burned to the ground, and this town as well, at the hands of demons and devils.
Yeah. You know, what even are these? Well, I was now thinking about the one dream he's ever had. He just kind of goes, you know, Kaya, did I ever tell you about the only actual dream I ever had? If it was even a dream.
Is it abnormal for you to not have dreams?
It's abnormal for me to have dreams. This is the only dream I've ever had. And I was inside the body of someone who looked just like me. Who stood there and watched and or killed, I don't remember, Nadon, my mentor. As that bitch just kind of stood there. Or killed him. I can't remember who killed him, weirdly enough. I was in the body there. I couldn't do anything. Walked by a mirror and saw that it was me who did it. Let me tell you,
I don't know what's
that is terrifying.
Well, it's my home, my city with everybody that I know, that I've ever known, screaming and terror and creatures I've never seen before. And there was a man in a suit that somehow I feel I should know, but I can't recall from where. He called me grandson, which is really
Now, question,
weird.
is this still in the mind link?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta make sure of that.
Yep. No, this is all in the mind link. I don't know, I'll just kind of stop and go, didn't you once reach out to a patron that you believe to be related to you somehow, like a great-grandfather or something?
Some ancestor, yes. But I never got the actual relation.
Do you think that could have been... Because didn't
Me?
you have a patron for a while and then you cut it off?
Yes. I know their goals and mine, well, ours, don't quite line up. But I can't exactly remember why. I know I had to sever the connection, but I can't remember why. It's a weird experience. Like there's a part of my memory that's just missing. I have all of the puzzle pieces there, and the picture's almost complete, but there's just this one piece that's not there. It's missing.
Okay, this might sound weird, Kadia. Do you think that could have been your patron and that is part of his plans or retribution for you turning your back on him?
I suppose it's possible, but I don't know why he would call me grandson. I don't know. like, I feel like I recognized him and I knew him right there at the end of my dream, and then it just, I lost it. All I can remember is his face.
All you can remember is his face. Think you could draw it?
I wouldn't say I had the most artistic skills, but I could certainly try.
Well, we could give it a shot and see if any of us recognize it as well.
Or I could just use Alter Self and show you.
That's also true.
Now, before doing that, Katya will sever the mind link and kind of say out loud, "Nobody be alarmed. Valinar wants to see something."
And then, would I recognize the face at all? Through description or anything?
Rip.
DM.
I'm here. I'm thinking of what kind of check this would.
Okay.
Right. I will say you can make, and I will allow anybody who wants to attempt to identify this individual, allow them to make either a history or an arcana, or not arcana, sorry, religion. So history or religion check.
Both the same for me, so I'll pick religion.
History for...
DC's
Damn.
I was like, 20 for 20.
Would he roll? No, I wouldn't say. Okay. Enoch. The black suit stands out to you. Because I guess I'm imagining Katya would give the description of what he wore.
Right. I'm not changing my clothes.
Right. You can't. You don't have, not Alter Self doesn't. But I would imagine he would explain a little bit more about what's going on. So the black suit really stands out to you. You're not exactly sure why. The idea of demons being involved in the dream as well is also another piece of your puzzle. And to the best of your knowledge, that individual must be a high-ranking demon or devil of some kind. Valinar, with a natural 20 and just meeting the DC for this.
Oh no.
A creature within the legion of devils or demons, sometimes wearing black suits, are oftentimes, according to history and according to religious texts, are oftentimes generals to demon lords.
Cool.
In terms of recognizing the individual, you would not. But that you would also know that is because, and I will give this to you for the natural 20, demon generals of that magnitude can change their form at will. Maybe more powerful than an Alter Self. Maybe. You're not sure. But still. That's what you guys would a 20 and a 25 check.
Well, yep, that's how I feel, D-Doc. Cody, I don't know how to say this, but I think you encountered a demon general or a demon lord.
Oh.
Don't
Now,
know which one. They can change form, so...
Now, where would I have seen such a thing that I would be able to dream about it? Unless it's like...
mentally contacting you.
Oh, that sends another shiver down my spine.
Wait, hang on. Claudia, what did he say to you again?
He said, and I quote, "I found you, grandson." And then kind of reached toward my face, and then I woke up.
And fell out of bed.
Oh,
I did not fall out of bed.
Yes, you did.
I did?
I tried telling you that, but you were talking or someone.
I was typing.
Fair enough. It's easy. You fell out
Sorry.
of bed. You startled and fell out of bed.
I startled hard and fell out of bed.
Right.
Yes.
It sounds like you might need this more than I do, and Valnar's going to take off his amulet of proof against detection and location and give it to Cody.
Remind me of what this thing does again?
You can't be detected by... You're hidden from divination magic, so things like scrying, location, that kind of stuff.
Okay. But I do have to pose the question. If he's a demon general or lord, and they know of my presence, then wouldn't that mean that they are also aware of my allies and could just come to y'all instead?
Unless they didn't care to learn us.
I mean, kind of. If they are aware of our mission to stop their kind, why wouldn't they want to learn of all of us?
But
They
do
could be
know?
focusing... if they're looking for us, there's several possibilities. One, the one I'm hoping, and admittedly now praying for, is that they only have you as their connection. Yes, I know what I said.
Okay.
And they are using their connection to you to try and track us.
I think I'll take that amulet and put it on then.
Yep.
What did you call it again?
Amulet of proof against detection and location.
That's a mouthful. Amulet of proof against... Oh, there it is. Wondrous item.
There's only a few amulets of in the games or in the thing. So
And I will take that off of my character now, so that I don't accidentally still have
I
it.
will attune to it at some point.
yeah, easy enough to do. So.
Well, it's been a while since we had to deal with demons, so...
Well, I guess Torben doesn't count, but in a way, he would be in league with them.
Sleeping King, demons, kind of two separate issues.
Are they? Do we know that for a fact?
I think didn't Torben say he and like essentially Tenebris were technically allied but working for two separate goals? Or am I imagining that? I vaguely remember something about that.
Yeah, that's what I was working off of.
So I would assume they have two separate ideals or goals, and I'd say the demon one is probably more pressing at the moment.
Yeah.
So we actually have a goal to work towards with that.
Torben and the Sleeping King seem to want to take control of everything. For some reason. And the demons want to destroy.
That was a long time ago.
Oh,
I have an entry in my notes where I made note of this way back when. The first time we came across the name Tenebris was there was a note left in some summoning chamber where somebody had theorized about a connection between Tenebris and the Sleeping King. Session 26 above game.
Bruh!
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was. I'm pretty sure that was with in the chamber where you guys originally found Torben's experiments.
Yes.
I believe
Yes.
So anyway. Okay.
Yeah. A little bit before that, we had found some script on a ritual stone, and Cardin, of all people, was the one who translated it into Tenebris.
It was one of the languages we knew.
Mm-hmm. That was when we first came across some of Torben's captives. Man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it feels like ages ago.
That was precisely 100 sessions ago. Wow.
That was probably close to 2 years ago then, in IRL.
Yeah.
Damn.
One of these days I'm going to have to go back through and just, for start of the week, kind of rewatch from the beginning, see what all we did. Good grief.
I'm like, let me just use the find feature in my notes and search the name Tenebris. Oh, wow, we've been knowing about him for a long time.
Yep. You guys have known about him for a very long time. The problem is he just hasn't been a factor for a long time because there's been so much other kerfuckery going on.
And besides, it would seem that Torben was making sacrifices or trying to summon him before he was the agent of the Sleeping King. But anyways, there's some kind of connection there. Sure.
I'm also going to message you directly, just for something else.
Who?
Katya. Just for something else that you may want to think about as well. Because I'm sure you have notes about it, so I'm going to just message you directly.
Okie dokie. Oh, what am I doing? I have Discord on my computer.
You guys continue to feel free to continue to roleplay while I do this.
Yep, so my nightmare's out there. Apparently it was more than just a nightmare, but potentially a contact from a demon general. Awesome. and they referred to me as though I was some kind of family. Even better. So, what are we going to do today?
Get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, there's nothing we can really do until we get the fortress back.
It didn't really matter.
When we get that back, we can actually deal with issues. Otherwise, we're just running around with like chickens with our heads cut off. And no, I did not cast Raise Dead on them.
Ha!
That'd be funny.
We should find this fortress of yours.
Agreed. There's nothing more we can do about demon generals right here and now. We should head eastward toward the Thunderfall Forest and see if we can't locate our flying fortress in the area.
I mean, why not try and kill the demon generals?
That's the plan, but we have to be able to transport ourselves first. We also have some loose ends to tie up and beat with a stick.
More than just a stick.
Ah.
Okay. So is the plan to just leave immediately?
I mean, finish breakfast if we haven't already.
Immediately after breakfast, that is. I would imagine
yes.
by this point in time you guys have finished eating.
Check your guys's for potions, maybe?
I don't think I have any potions on me.
Potions would be nice.
I have a couple.
I don't have any, but I have healing magic. Wait, no, I have one. Oh, sorry, actually I have two. I was misreading my own character sheet.
I have one supreme and one greater that I made myself.
I just have two healing.
Oh, music just went? Oh no, it was just a sudden stop loop.
Yeah, no, it just the loop is kind of
That was weird.
Well, I don't think that's my fault. I think that's roll 20. I don't think their fade out anything works well. So anyway, if you guys would like to attempt to do a little bit of shopping around, you're certainly welcome to. I just have to find my notes on this area.
By the way, who all has healing potions right now?
Me.
Okay, so who does not have healing potions?
Me.
here.
I don't believe I have any.
So everyone else does not have healing. So Kadi and me are the only ones with healing potions right now.
Yeah, sounds about right. Okay.
I can give one to someone. I've got a couple.
I have two. I was gonna give one to Xenos and Dinak.
That would be kind of you.
Is it just a
I
standard?
think it's heal. Yeah, it's just standard healing potion.
Oh,
Hello, we were trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
I actually got a letter about that earlier.
Oh gosh.
A physical
Yeah,
letter.
I've gotten like
Wow.
5 physical letters about that.
Yeah, it's not a joke for us because of our new car.
yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's not even for our warranty provider.
Yeah, I think that they're trying to scam us or something.
I could give the supreme healing potion to Asta.
It doesn't take a
May
lot
want
of
to.
damage.
may want to switch that with
Actually, yeah, give that to
Xenos.
Xenos.
I already gave a healing potion to Xenos.
Yeah,
Was
well,
it Supreme?
Oh, okay. No, mine was a regular.
Okay, give your regular to
Xenos,
Asta.
do you need me to add those to your sheet?
Yes, please. That would be wonderful.
Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah.
So this is. Are you giving him both of them?
No, just the Supreme.
Just the Supreme. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah, that'll be nice and effective on Xenos, actually.
Like, I'm trying to avoid giving the greater one to anybody at the moment because it was custom made. It actually does heal a little bit more than what it says in the PBH.
Mm.
So, so that is added to your character sheet. There's Xenos. Potion of Supreme Healing. That's insane. I always forget that you guys. You guys have had it for a while that I've kind of forgotten that it's there. So, that being said,
Think I may have made that one up myself. I don't know.
you did.
Ah,
So
I
Valnar,
poured
make
my
sure you
blood,
add-
sweat, and tears into it.
Disgusting. Valnar,
Yeah.
make sure that you add that one potion back to your character sheet then.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're still planning on giving it to Xenos, or you could give it to somebody else, which could be effective as well.
Asta, I don't think has one either.
Gonna give it to Asta. Okay.
What was I given?
A potion of healing. Just a minor, I believe.
It was a base one. Just supposed to.
I'm trying to see there. So, Asta, I'm just gonna add one to your character sheet. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's exactly where I was going to put it, so that works.
I mean, I just dragged it from the compendium. It's already there, so this way
I was
it's
going to type it
easier
in.
for you.
That
No
works.
worries. No worries. It's a little bit faster. So, I honestly wasn't sure it was even in the compendium. Like I there's not a lot in that at times. So, do you guys want to do anything? Yeah. Would you guys like to do anything, before setting out? Then shopping, talking to anybody, etc.
I have been in civilization for a little too long at this point. Let us
12 hours, right?
get out.
12 hours is too long.
the fuck was that?
Oh, since we're trading items, since Valinar gave me his amulets, might I interest him in the Eyes of Charming?
I don't remember what those are.
They let you use Charm Person, pretty much.
Like once a day, right?
3 times a day.
Ah,
Sure. Putting them up for trade. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and pass that to you because I like to keep a attunement slot open for something else.
Eyes of Charming.
Eyes of Charming.
Nope.
okay.
I haven't found it. I mean, I tried to use them before, but I stand a better chance of charming somebody with my own charisma than with magic.
Yeah.
Maybe that worked out super well for you last night.
Oh, yeah. You mean
So,
last session?
well, for you it was last night, Katya.
Oh, right.
So, again, I asked, any shopping or anything like that?
I'm good.
I believe I am good.
Okay. then I am going to recommend a couple of things. One, we are going to go to break because it's 10:15, and this is a pretty natural point to take a break, I feel like. So we're going to do that, and then when we come back, we will basically jump right into your guys' travel. Okay?
Sweet.
Yeah. So bear with us for a few minutes, guys. We will be back here in just a few minutes. Thank you. Okay, we are back. I apologize for a little delay there. We did have, unfortunately, we did have Valnar had to dip. He's got to work in like 5 hours, so it's understandable. And then
man needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
His job really hate him.
You may not see both of them in the chat or in the icons. They're currently using the same computer, just like they're using the same brain cells. So.
I love it.
Sorry.
They're conjoined.
Yeah. What? You guys go ahead and. Or sorry, we are jumping right back into it.
Travel.
You guys are beginning travel.
Travel.
There we go. There's my. There we go. So, you guys. That's a little loud.
Nah, it can be louder.
Okay. You guys begin making your way outside of the city. And you guys,
Sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Sunlight.
Begin having a very enjoyable walk, effectively. As you guys begin heading east. Deanock, is it okay if I go ahead and remove the corrupted staff of On and then this extra wand of the War from your inventory? No worries. I just wanted to
During the break, we found out that there was some slight finicaliness with items and stuff, so we're trying to figure that out for me.
Go ahead and refresh your page. I added the copy of the War Mage to your sheet. It should, and according to what I was looking at, it changed your DC and your bonuses accordingly. So, you'll just need to refresh your sheet. At least that's what it should do. But you guys begin heading east. Who is helming this journey?
Hopefully somebody who's a little more familiar with the land.
I can help. I can help navigate.
Like, why does it sound like you're inside of a blender?
Because I am.
It's a blend of Asta and Xenos.
That's not
or maybe it's because I have my computer fans are like blasting apparently.
I mean, you sound fine now.
Okay. Also, why is my HP lower than like the max? Why is my max lower?
Oh, that's a you thing.
Oh. What?
Technology.
That's weird.
Okay,
I'm gonna check something in the
apparently
settings.
it's not just my sheets that are being all fucky.
It's not.
I haven't seen anything wrong with mine yet.
No, it's not. You're not. I don't. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Should be something like that, I think. Nope, a little off. Alright, if you go ahead and refresh your page, I should have fixed it.
Okay.
And then once your page reloads, go ahead and make a survival check for me. And I'll give you advantage due to you knowing the area pretty well.
$16. 16.
Did you roll that with advantage?
No, not yet. Let's see. I was just like, oh, it's not a bad number. 15.
Alright, 16 it is. It is a rather smooth-ish journey for the first portion of the evening, for the day. You guys did get a little bit of a later start, but you still get a pretty solid number of hours of travel time in. And I am gonna roll. Listen to the sound of this kerchunk.
Ah!
That wasn't even a very good one because my dice tray was on a mat. Okay. There doesn't seem to be any major concerns during your first day of travel.
But what about the minor concerns?
Like, ow, I stubbed my toe.
Maybe. Well, the minor concern, which may be a major concern depending on how you look at it, is as evening rolls around and you guys begin to set up camp, you... The heck? Yeah. You guys, as sunset kind of begins to arrive, you guys begin to notice that the sun in the area around it, or the sky, that's the word I was looking for, begins to turn this kind of deep reddish orange color.
Ooh, pretty.
I don't like the looks of that.
That's not normal. Right?
Not to my knowledge.
It's the color of blood in the sky.
Not quite.
Ish.
Maybe there's something going on with the sky or something. A weird atmospheric disturbance. Wait. It
What?
looks like fire.
Here's minor concern. Let's go to...
But after my dream last night, I can't help but have this uneasy feeling.
So you're thinking it's...
Well, in my nightmare, it wasn't just my home on fire. It was Chimera Heights as well. Or the Chimera Outpost.
And you think Chimera's on fire right now?
Maybe, maybe not. If what was being said, if what we've theorized is true, that I was being spied on by a demon general. It's possible that they are aware of the underground outpost, and so it wouldn't be impossible for a demon raid. I don't know. Should we go back and check?
Well, we've spent literally all day walking. So unless we double time it or some kind of equal amount of speed,
It's a real
I
shame we
don't
can't
see us getting back in time to do anything.
It's a real shame we can't just teleport. Just boop, and we're there.
I don't want to so bad just say roll a D100, but
Well, if that's what you want.
eh.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, the actual teleport spell is not a ritual spell, and I have used my 7th level spell for the day.
Katya, go ahead and make... Oh, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
Go ahead. Make a what?
I mean, you're not proficient in it, so make either a wisdom check or saving throw.
It's the same thing, though.
I know.
17's not bad.
Okay. The sky, that coloration of red does not seem like fire, as if something was burning, but it does send kind of an ominous chill down the back of your spine.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Anything happened to the outpost, I would feel personally responsible.
But at the same time, if nothing's happened, then we've just wasted
time.
And we can't just stay there.
No, it's true. We can't. We have to move on. We're just gonna have to accept that people are going to be dying until we cut it off at the source.
As you say, we have bigger things to worry about.
Right.
So...
Hey, I have a question real quick. Which one is the one? Which one is to be worried about, the tornado warning or the tornado watch?
Tornado warning, because that usually means that there's been one in the area. Whereas a watch is the conditions are right, but nothing's happened yet.
Did we just get a...
No, you're fine.
Did we just get a warning?
It's Allen and Wells County that have a tornado watch.
Yeah, tornado warning is what you have to worry about.
Neat. Then we shall carry on. So.
We'll know if it's bad if the power goes out.
Mm-hmm.
See, and then you have
Well-
my mom, who most of her life lived in trailers, and she was always like, we're fine until we hear the sirens.
I mean, fun fact, I watched a tornado touch down when I was young.
Same.
We were basically like, come fight me, wind, and then it touched down, and my dad's like, look, we're going back inside, kids. Like, come on.
See, I had a friend in high school that wanted to be, like, in a tornado. Very surprising he didn't end up being a storm chaser.
Anyway, back to D&D. You'll feel awful if it's not, but you'll also feel awful if it is. Wait.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yes, that one.
Feel awful either way.
So may as well do what makes the most logical sense and stay right here. Try to keep my mind off of it for the night.
Actually, you know what? Valnar could technically do this, I think. He could just
Trying.
cast Sending. Sending is a little bit more instantaneous, in my opinion.
I'm gonna tell you, I got your mama chocolate bar for
Let me
Yeah,
just
but isn't
double-
one... Doesn't he have, like, a... Doesn't he have the ability to do rituals and...
We all do. Because DM says so. I have a note for that, like, in my character sheet.
Well,
I think it's a little bit bullshit that the only characters that can do ritual spells are wizards, unless you take a feat. I don't think that is right, in my own personal opinion. So, so you can't. So, in my opinion, if the spell has a ritual tag, you can cast it. We're pretty much regardless of your spell or of your class.
okay, and which one's a ritual? Scrying or sending?
Neither, I don't believe.
Oh, I thought scrying was ritual.
Scrying might be ritual.
I'll double check. That's a 5th level. Scrying.
Ritual spell is detect magic.
It does not look like it is a ritual spell. You probably think it's a ritual because we've always described it as a ritual because scrying takes 10 minutes to cast.
So it essentially is a ritual.
Kind of, yeah. But sending is an action. So,
Okay.
So I'll say, he will cast Sending. Go ahead and do that there so that it's there, and it'll auto mark the slot. Nope. I like these guys. If you're listening to this, sponsor us.
If only.
Mhm. So with that, I guess he'll just reach out to, oh my fuck, what was his name? Tom?
Thomas? Thomas.
Yeah. He would basically just ask, yep, Thomas.
Hey, is any shit going down?
Basically, if everybody's okay, if anyone's being attacked or anything like that, and he would respond with basically, no, the village is starting to settle down for the evening. Some people are turning in a little bit early because they say the red sky is like a bad omen or something like that. But the tone of voice kind of just plays it off. Given Valinar's passive insight of 20, Valinar would be able to roughly tell that he doesn't feel comfortable with the red sky, but he doesn't feel like it's any kind of anything indicative of anything bad to come or anything like that. as of right now, Chimera Heights is safe. And not under destruction.
Well, that certainly sets my mind at ease a little bit. But the night is still young. Maybe check again in the morning.
Well, again, we can't be wasting spells constantly here.
You're taking all fun away.
Just trying to be realistic here.
Fair, fair. We should focus on one thing at a time. At this moment, it's finding the Laputa.
Once we get that, we can actually do things.
I think finding your fortress should be priority number one at the moment. That way we have a better method of travel than by foot.
And a more comfortable place to sleep. Honestly.
The ground is perfectly fine with me.
Okay, well, when we have the Laputa, you can sleep on the ground inside.
All right.
Also, that's just... Oh, nice. That's a great spell.
Yeah, the ones I've been using this whole time.
Yeah, Private Sanctum, you have been... Tiny Hut, I don't think I've seen it.
He's been using it, yeah.
Yes, I've been using it.
Huh. You guys have been in a city for a while. My apologies.
What's with the blue square?
I was about to explain that. The blue square is the rough area where you guys believe the Laputa to be. It's approximation, okay? So.
Okay.
It took you guys basically took you guys a whole day to go 2 squares. So you guys are figuring it'll probably take you another 3 days or so to get there. Potentially. Could be 4. Because it's on the other side of the Thunderfall Forest, is what you guys know.
Fair.
So. Okay. Anybody want to set up a watch order?
I will go first.
Okay.
Asta will go third.
Anybody want second?
I'll do second, why not?
Alright. Xenos, go ahead and start us off with a watch. Only 3 of you technically need to take it, so. Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, you're using.
Yes. 24.
24. Very good roll. It is pretty quiet tonight.
Storage door.
Doesn't seem to really be anything other than the nature itself.
That's great. That could be.
Stop trying to talk over me.
What?
We hear you, Asta.
Half the time I don't know when we're on mute and when we are, so you know what?
Neat.
Well, we were just talking.
Yeah, we weren't yelling, so calm yourself.
No big deal.
In fact, you're whispering, so.
That just means I have a good mic.
Yeah, because I can hear your fans sometimes, which is weird. Quiet night, just pretty much nature is what you hear, and you go to wake up Katya.
I wake up Katya.
Okay.
Katya gets up.
And puts on her makeup.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway. Perception.
10.
10. Cool. It's pretty appropriate as for a couple of reasons. The beginning part of your night seems to go by without issue. Yeah, you're tired and because you didn't sleep the greatest the night before and
Distracted.
Yeah, the night before and having a lot on your mind today definitely leaves you a little bit tired. However, at a certain point in the night...
Oh boy, here we go.
At a certain point in the night, you begin to hear something. Something getting louder and louder. These massive, heavy footfalls of some kind, you believe. It to be the only thing that makes sense. Moving across the area that you guys are in. What do you do?
Okay. What do we have cast on the private sanctum?
Private Sanctum and Tiny Hut, I would imagine it's demons or something like that for Private Sanctum. I don't know what the specifics are. Creature... Oh no, they can pass through the area, they just can't teleport, right? Can't pass through the barrier. The barrier appears dark and foggy. Sensors created by divination can't appear inside the protected area. The barrier. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination. And
Nothing can teleport in or out. Plan or travel.
So
Okay.
that's about it. Creatures can still pass through the area, but the area itself is just protected against teleportation effectively and being looked in from the outside.
And then Tiny Hut. Nothing can pass through it.
If nothing but you and your allies, because that's what Denock would have deemed.
Right. Spells and other effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. Okay. So essentially, it'll be able to see the dome, but it can't really do anything to it.
Potentially, you don't know.
I mean, these are just 4th and 3rd level spells, so...
I mean, if they dispelled magic, we'd be in for a rude awakening. But I can see out. Can I see this thing? Or do I just hear it?
As of right now, you just hear it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to be more attentive as I keep an eye out for it.
So you're not going to do anything just yet?
Not just yet.
Okay. The sound continues to get louder and louder. These heavy impacts begin shaking the ground around you and your companions.
When it sounds like it's still getting closer and closer, I'm probably going to start waking my allies, but telling them, shh, calm, be quiet, but something big is coming.
Okay. You guys are gently and quietly stirred awake, and at this point, you guys too can hear this sound, and the vibration in the earth beginning to get stronger and stronger around you. Does anybody wish to do anything?
Well, that seems like a big problem.
What around here would make that kind of noise?
How would I know?
You would not know.
Okay.
You have some idea.
I do not know.
You have some knowledge of some creatures that are big, but nothing that is big enough to shake the ground and for you not to be able to see it.
Now, that is a bit unusual that we can't see it when it sounds that close.
It's invisible.
Better not be a damn tree. Again.
Better not be a damn Trask.
I'm not that mean.
I mean, it could be a passing Trask, and as long as we're not stupid, we don't encounter combat, right?
Potentially, maybe. Who knows?
If it's making sounds that loud with its feet, and we can't see it, it's got to be under some kind of illusion.
We should
'Cause how can we
probably
not?
we should probably take cover, or at least try and find out what it is. Because it's headed right towards us.
As long as we stay in this dome for now, we should be fine. If it continues to come to, once we are able to see it and it's not changing direction, then we can start moving.
That works.
So the plan
Because
is
we
to
are
continue to hold. It is to continue to hold your position.
Right.
Okay.
So as not to
I'm nervous
alert
about
it.
this.
Okay. I would like everyone to roll. Just roll a d20 for me.
Oh, okay.
I'll roll one for
Boop.
Valinar.
I got a 16.
I got a 4.
Valinar, nat 20.
Huh?
2. Oh, D4.
Uh,
11.
okay.
I accidentally rolled for Asta when she was doing it on her phone. Yeah, I did.
So which one did so which one did Asta actually roll? The 4 or the 15?
15.
Okay. So there are Enoch.
I rolled it once this time.
I know, congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You guys are very lucky.
Oh dear.
As you guys wait, these footfalls become even louder and louder. The sound is getting to a point where it's almost beginning to hurt your eardrums, and the vibration of the ground is starting to become so strong that you almost fear standing up in fear of being knocked back on your ass. Except for maybe Asta. She's pretty stout and stable. And eventually, there comes a moment where you hear boom, and you watch, piercing the darkness, smashing into the ground basically right in front of you guys, this massive red foot. It is bare. The toes are disgusting looking. Like, think the worst toenails you could imagine. And then
Oh, no.
massive. The top of the foot, like the foot itself, impacts the ground, and then the top of the foot itself, as you guys look up at this massive foot. To just climb on top of this foot, you would imagine you would need to climb up about 10 feet. And as it just sits there.
Is it a clawed foot or is it like toenails?
It looks more humanoid. So toenail-like. And you guys watch as the foot just stays there. And as you guys look up, you just watch as a massive humanoid creature continues to step over and past you guys. As it begins to move on past your guys' encampment. And eventually the sound of the thuds and vibration of the earth come to a still.
Well, that was close.
Yeah, but one thing. That thing's going in the direction of the outpost, isn't it?
No, it is actually going in the direction that you guys are heading.
Fuck. Well, with any luck, it walks faster than we do, so maybe it'll be
Shit.
long gone. Oh. Oh, no.
Laputa. Valinar, contact Laputa. Tell them they've got something big incoming.
What
okay.
What even was that? Like, I've never imagined something so large.
Everybody can make a history check, because I believe this has been brought up once or twice before.
I might have something in my notes about this thing. Oh, well, with a nat 1, it don't matter.
27 total.
Okay.
This is where Denock excels.
Mm-hmm. Asta, would you go ahead and that maths out? Okay, so history checks. We're gonna just say Valinar, because he rolled a 7. He is too busy casting Sending to really think too much about it. Everybody else did not roll high enough. Denock, however, there ever so faintly is a memory in your brilliant mind. It has been a long time since anything has been spoken about this, but you remember when traveling with Cardin, when first arriving on the surface, there was mention of a demon that effectively wanders the surface. He wasn't sure if there were multiples of them, and you don't remember seeing one when you were on the other continent. But he referred to these he said these demons were massive. And he referred to them as watchers.
I remember this.
Hold on real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Rain is really blowing down.
Yeah, I know. I'm here. I'm listening.
You know, I hear it through my headphones and the music, so...
Oh, on my end? I'm so sorry.
No. For me, outside my window.
Oh, God.
Damn.
I was really hoping that it wasn't on my end.
We're gonna have to call it.
He's in a basement. He's fine.
You're not.
I'm fine.
Okay.
While he sorts that out, I am going to say what the response from the Laputa would be. and that is quite literally. Excuse me, not that. It would basically be. It'd basically be along the lines of, what the hell do you want us to do about it? Like, do we hide? What would be the encouragement here? Like, it's basically what the response is. Because if Valinor is just like, hey, something big, ugly, and red is coming your way, they're gonna be like, and the fuck are we supposed to do about it? Because keep in mind, these are squishy mages, and most of them are maybe half, if not a quarter, your guys' level.
Use the cannons.
Of which there are none, by the way.
I think there are a couple of ballistas on the roof, but other than that, I don't think there's much.
Is that thunder?
There are ballistas on the roof. Oh my god, you can hear the rain coming through my mic now.
Yeah.
I can literally feel the vibrations of what's outside in my floor mat.
Ooh. Maybe it's a watcher.
I call that immersion.
I am immersed.
It's too quiet here. I like it.
So, if I remember right, that thing Hardin told us about, something called a Watcher. Gigantic, that's an understatement, by the way, demon that wanders basically the surface world.
Now that you mention it, let me see. Notes here.
Opens up a notebook and starts flipping.
Yes, I remember this. It wasn't Cardin, it was Oki, his dad. Apparently they have incredible eyesight and track all human movements and populations around the surface.
Who the fuck named their parent Oki?
If you think that's bad, his mother's named Doki.
You sort of see Xenos like facepalm. I'd be like, why?
Don't know. But yes, I do believe those things, or that thing, is what the demons use to track populations of towns. And then, if your population reaches over 100, he alerts the rest of the demons? Something like that.
Whatever demon hordes are in the area to attack.
Right.
He's heading away from Chimera. But
he can't see through mountains, so
towards Laputa.
If the Laputa is considered a city on the surface right now, I'm pretty sure we have more than 100 people there.
Well, we should probably try to kill that thing then.
Okay, sure. Also, what army?
I know it's not a funny situation, but there's no way in the 9 burning hells we're going to be able to take care of that. We're strong, but we're not suicidal.
Valinor makes a pocketbook. Not suicidal.
Well, we are suicidal, but we do need to figure out how to draw it away from the ship. Or try to beat it there.
Oh no. I don't have any ideas for either one. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it walks faster than we'd be able to even sprint to keep up.
Oh.
Big hole.
Okay, Rom is gonna have to pull. My area just got extreme tornado warning in this area till
Ooh.
quarter till, so
Well,
Nice.
batten down the hatches.
yep. So Rom's gonna dip. And weren't you saying something about us maybe ending early?
Honestly, with us already being short, already down one person, I think we will kind of wrap it up. Sorry if this isn't sorry that this wasn't a full episode, guys, but
I mean, this is a good stopping point anyway.
Gives us time to think of what to do.
Yeah.
And
All right, so this is Rom saying bye. See you guys whenever.
Stay safe.
I'll try.
yeah, stay safe, dude. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap up for the night here. Obviously, just because we're down a few players now, and it's not. This is a good opportunity to stop anyway, just because we can pick it back up next time we play with basically what the fuck are we gonna do about the Watcher. So, in the meantime, if you guys are in our area, stay safe in these thunderstorms. If not, then enjoy the weather. Have a good night. Good night, all.
Night.
Thank you.